let's look at how you can use a blade tip, a lightsaber blade tip, as a blade plug for your lightsaber when the blade is removed. And I'm always all for repurposing items, so you'll see I made a video about making a lightsaber stand out of Scrabble tile holders, or using an MPS insert as a blade plug. There's a variety of things you can do like that, and it's kind of nice having a different use for items you might have lying around. In this example, I'm using a Kyberlight blade tip, and the reason for that is these blade tips are a bit longer with this threaded portion. So a lot of blade tips will be more, this size, a little shorter, and this longer one's kind of nice if you want it to kind of work with the blade retention screw a bit more. It puts the blade tip more on par with the length of a standard blade plug like this. So this blade tip is like 1 3/4 inches long, I think. So that's around the length of a lot of blade plugs out there. Now it is a little thinner here, and so you'll either need a longer blade retention screw. So like I have one here. It's a little longer than standard, so that when I install this in the lightsaber, it'll actually kind of catch the side of the blade tip. But let's take a look. So first I'll use this with my Ultra Saber's hilt, and I just kind of have the blade retention screw screwed in pretty far, and this blade tip will just kind of sit on that screw pretty well. And that's what it looks like without the light on, and here's what it looks like with the light on. So you can just see a little bit of the blade tip kind of popping out. It's, it kind of gives almost a crystal look to it, I think, but I just thought it was a little neat. And then let's check it out with the Kyberlight. Now with the Kyberlight, if I just dropped it all the way in, it would be like that. And you really could use it that way too, just kind of dropping the blade tip in as a protection, for people's eyes. But if you kind of want it, if you want it to pop out a little bit, then you would use one of these longer blade retention screws. So maybe I want it to look more like that, with the blade tip kind of sticking out a little bit. And just about have it. I think that should be pretty good. So yep, that's what that looks like. And another idea is you could use a blade tip at the top of a custom blade plug that you make. So you could use some tubing, or kind of fashion something with an existing blade plug like this, and just kind of attach a blade plug, or not a blade plug, tip to the blade plug if you wanted to do that. And you could even have it, it would be like short, very short lightsaber blade kind of coming out of the lightsaber. So those are just a few ideas, but the simplest one is just using the blade tip itself kind of as a makeshift blade plug. So yep, that's just an idea of the moment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've tried it or if you find it helpful. I always like hearing that. Thanks for watching.